afternoon, parents and students. This is Ms. Keel, your principal, along with Ms. Horton. And we want to welcome you to our GCMC Senior Night event information session. Ms. Horton, I'm going to give it over to Ms. Horton in just a second, but she's going to share a lot of good information for you this evening. Now, before we start, I want to let everyone know that the program may have some technical difficulties. If so, you can simply sign out and sign back in, or if it kicks you out, just sign in again. But we're going to go ahead and move through it. This session is recorded, so if you do miss any information, we will send you a link later on so you can re-watch the live event. Now, there will possibly also be some lag time, but we'll try to slow the session down so you can we can keep up with the slides. So right now, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Horton.
Good evening, seniors and parents. Thank you so much for attending senior night. As Ms. Keel stated, we do have some important information to go over with you all. I know you all are excited. You've worked very hard to get this far, and we're going to try to get you through this last year so that you don't have to be so stressful leading up to college. So as you can see tonight, we're going to go over some graduation information, the college application process, financial aid and scholarship information, and cap and gown orders. All right, and I am Ms. Horton, the school counselor, and here's my contact information if you need to get in contact with me. Tonight, we're going to have 4 guests. Mr. Warshay Downing, he's the Director of Post-Secondary Access and Success for Say Yes. Ms. Lisa Alley, she is the Greensboro College Director of Academic Support. And Lindsay Latham, she's the Greensboro College Financial Aid Director. Chris Wazork, he's the Herff Jones Graduation Services Coordinator. He will not be with us tonight, but he did send some information for me to share with you all. So I do apologize. We'll have 3 speakers tonight. All right, the senior year timeline. Lots to do from now to May. Make sure you are keeping up with deadlines for test registration, college applications, and scholarship financial aid applications. Here are some things that you need to do from September to November. Finalize your college list. Make sure you know the admission requirements for the school you would like to attend. Don't waste your time applying to schools in which you don't meet the requirements. Now that you have an idea of where you want to go, visit prospective colleges and get a feel for the campuses. Register to take the required test. Start working on your college application essay. Start working on your FAFSA, and maintain your grades. You want to make sure that you maintain that AB average. From December to February, again, complete your FAFSA. Now this starts in October, so you'll see that completing your FAFSA is going to be listed for every month. Please do not wait until the last minute. You definitely want to go ahead and get this done before the money is depleted, because just like with any other government funds, they run out. So you want to make sure that you get your application completed. Continue your hunt for scholarships and apply for scholarships. Continue to collect recommendation letters. And again, maintain your grades. From March to May, send your final transcripts to your college and meet housing deadlines. Continue to apply for scholarships. Maintain your grades. And also, you want to make sure that you maintain an AB average. The graduation date has not been announced yet, but as soon as we know that information, we'll definitely get it over to you all. All right, the common application. This site can be used as a common site to complete applications to multiple schools. Make sure the school is a Common App member first. Teachers can submit online recommendations, and here's the link. And several of you have already created a Common Application account because I've been receiving the request. So for those of you all that have not done that yet, please, please, please make sure that you go ahead and do it because a lot of the information that they're asking for, I can go ahead and take care of it for you. And I have a lot of students that when they try to do it on their own, they'll say, well, Miss Horton is asking for this, or Miss Horton is asking for that. It's much easier for you just to list me as your counselor, and then I'll get a request, and then I can put in all of the information that they're asking for. All right, CFNC. This site can be used to apply to multiple schools in North Carolina. It also has information on scholarships and financial aid. And here's the website for CFNC. So if you have not set up a CFNC account, make sure that you go ahead and do that ASAP. And here's what the site will look like once you create your account and log in. All right, CFNC. You can plan career explorations, schools offering specific academic programs, plans for career colleges and high schools. So once you go to this site, it has absolutely everything there at your fingertips. So make sure that you utilize CFNC. For those of you all that still don't know what you want to major in, CFNC is a great site to help you figure that out. And again, more of what the site will look like. All right, when you apply, you can manage your applications. There'll be several schools that you can apply to. Information saves on each application, and you can also request your transcript through CFNC. And again, what it looks like once you click on the Apply tab. What it'll look like when you start applying to colleges, like applications in progress, submitted applications. And if you want to request your transcript, just go to Transcript Manager. And when you go here, you put down what school you want your transcripts to go to, and it will send all of that information, send your transcript to whatever schools you select. All right, when you click on the Pay tab, you can look for scholarships, grants. It'll tell you about loans, savings plans, financial literacy scholarship. And then here's what it looks like once you click on the Pay tab. All right, so whenever you start sending your transcripts, a high school transcript is required for each college application. You must request your transcript to be sent. Online transcript requests, you can go to script order and we'll get that and we can send it directly to the school. Please allow 1 week for your transcript request to be processed and make sure you pay attention to deadlines. So if you know that a school needs it by a particular date, you want to make sure that you put that request in script order as soon as possible. Some schools may require your college transcript during the application process. I know for sure like UNCG does in Appalachian State. The college transcripts must be requested through the college register, and it's a $10 fee. And Miss Allie, whenever she comes on, she's going to talk to you all about that. Letters of recommendation. Your teachers, counselor, and principal are available to write letters of recommendation for you. If you need a recommendation letter, please let me know and I will email you the form. I had a student to come get a form from me on yesterday. So if you need one, make sure you come and see me. Provide everyone with the deadlines for each recommendation that you are requesting. It is recommended that you waive your right to view recommendation letters This gives more credibility to the recommendation in the eyes of the college. And check back a week or so prior to your first deadline to ensure recommendations have been completed. All right, scholarships. Search various scholarship websites. A very good scholarship website is scholarships.org. Also, for those of you all that picked up a senior handbook, there was some links on there, some sites there that you can go to look for scholarships. Scholarship newsletter via email. Make sure that you contact local organizations, community clubs, churches, etc., to see what they're offering. And contact the financial aid scholarship office at the schools to which you are applying. They have a lot of scholarships that you maybe could qualify for depending on what major you're going into. Just make sure that you check with the school to see if you qualify for anything that they may have available. Financial aid. When in doubt, fill it out. I recommend that everyone fill out the application regardless of your income status. We'll hear so many students say, well, my parents make too much money, we don't qualify. You will be surprised. I encourage everyone to fill out that application. And especially with COVID, they are waiving, a lot of time, well, before you wouldn't be able to qualify for financial aid dollars, but due to the pandemic, you will be surprised what you qualify for. So please, don't think that you won't qualify for financial aid. It doesn't hurt to apply, and I encourage every student to do that. Here is the website for financial aid. And the financial aid opens up on October the 1st. So I promise you want to make sure that you're one of that few that apply on October the 1st. As they always say, the early bird gets the worm. Make sure that you apply. Both student and parent will create a PIN. Pay attention to school deadlines. And if you have special circumstances, always call the school's financial aid office where you'll be applying. Khan Academy. If you have not created a Khan Academy, please make sure that you do so ASAP, because with Khan Academy, you can link your PSAT or SAT score to your Khan Academy account, and then an academic plan will be created to meet your academic needs. And you can also take a practice test. Please don't register to take the SAT test just to be taking it. Make sure you have studied and prepared for this test. But definitely create you a Khan Academy account. It'll automatically pull your PSAT, and if you've taken the SAT, it'll automatically pull that score, and then it'll tailor a program specifically for you for what you need to work on in hopes of increasing your score the next time that you take the SAT. All right, and here's some information about the SAT. And you can register at collegeboard.org. Here are the upcoming SAT test dates. And you don't have to worry about writing this down. I have them posted out in the comments area, and we'll also be sending this PowerPoint via email. So you don't have to worry about writing any of this down. All right, here's the ACT plus writing. Register at actstudent.org. And then here are the upcoming ACT test dates. All right, college application week is October the 18th through the 22nd. And this is when many North Carolina colleges and universities waive their application fees. I know several of you have already started applying to colleges, but you definitely want to make sure that you get in as many applications, and I encourage you to apply to every single North Carolina school October the 18th through the 22nd, because you just never know. And it doesn't hurt to apply. It's free. So make sure that you apply as much as you can during this week. And here are the schools that will be waiving their application fees from October the 18th through the 22nd. And again, of course, you don't have to write all of these down. All of this information will be provided to you. And there are also some some schools out of state that waive their application fee during this time as well. All right, in the virtual college fair, usually we have this face-to-face at the Coliseum, but due to the pandemic, it will be virtual this year. And it is October the 11th and 12th. Over 120 colleges will be available. It's free to attend. Register for as many sessions as you like. All sessions will be recorded for later viewing. And here is the QR code right here. And again, you all will receive this via email, but I encourage you all to attend the virtual college fair. It'll be the same as whenever they have it at the Coliseum. It's just that it'll be virtual, and they have a lot of informative information that you would definitely want to make sure that you attend it so you can see what each college has to offer. All right, are there any questions? All right, now I'm going to turn it over to Warshay Downing, and he's going to talk with you all about Say Yes. He is the Say Yes director. So now we're going to turn it over to him.
Warshay's not here. Warshay's not here.
Okay, Mr. Downing, he was not able to get into the meeting. So at this time, we're going to have Miss Lisa Alley to come on, and she is the Director of Academic Support. So now we're going to have Lisa to come over and speak with you all.
Well, good evening, everyone. Again, I'm Lisa Alley. I'm Director of Academic Support here at Greensboro College, and I welcome you here this evening for this event. And I just want to take just a few moments to let the parents as well as the students know some important things to keep in mind as you are enrolled here in college classes. First and foremost, I just want to stress how serious it is to take the college courses that you're enrolled in seriously. It's important that you do well in your classes, attend all of your classes, take good notes, and check your Greensboro College email as well as your Moodle daily for class assignments. And if you never understand or need help with something, don't ever hesitate to ask. We're all here to help you. I am here to help you with your college classes if you need that. My office is located in main building, office 307. And if you forget that information, Ms. Horton will be glad to direct you over my way. just keep in mind that the grades that you earn in your college classes that you're enrolled in are actually the beginning of your permanent college transcript that will go on with you after you leave the middle college program. So that's why it's even more important for you to do well in your classes. If you should fail a college course, it would be in your best interest if you have another year or semester remaining here at Greensboro College Middle College that you repeat that course if offered for a better grade. You will not have the opportunity to repeat the course of a similar title or course description at a community college or other college and replace the grade. So only classes that you take here, the grades cannot be replaced unless you take them here again. So keep that in mind. Remember that the opportunity that you have being enrolled in a college class now should allow your transition to being a full-time college student much easier. The second thing I wanted to mention tonight is when applying to colleges, you will need to request 2 separate transcripts, not just your high school transcript, but you need to request a transcript from the college for those college classes that you've been enrolled in, because that will be required of whatever college that you do send an application into. And you may request a college transcript by visiting our Greensboro College website and looking under the registrar's page, which can be found at the bottom of our website, or you can call or stop by the registrar's office to make that request. If at any time you have questions about your Greensboro College classes or need a tutor for those classes, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will be glad to talk with you. I do have free peer tutors available, and they are posted on our board up on the 3rd floor of main building outside my office, and they are listed online as well. So take advantage of any and every opportunity that you have here at the college to do well in your classes. And so I wish each and every one of you a successful academic year. And does anyone have any questions about anything? Okay. Well, if not, I'm going to turn this back over to Ms. Horton.
Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Ms. Allen. I appreciate you coming over and speaking with the students. You're welcome. Okay, so at this time, Mr. Downing, he was able to get in. So now we're going to have him come on the screen and talk to you all about the Say Yes program.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Horton. Thank you, Principal Kills. Let me share my screen. Here we go. All right. Hope you all can see my screen. Can you see my screen, Ms. Horton?
Yes, I do see you.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Warshay Downing from Say Yes Guilford. And I can't see you all today, but it's great to know that you all are there. Our mission at Say Yes Guilford is to provide access to support services and scholarships designed to prepare Guilford County School students for success in college, career, and life. And many of you know Say Yes for the scholarships that we provide, but we also provide several programs and support services. Some of you may have signed up for our SAT or ACT prep class recently, and we have a few more events coming up as well. But I will share with you, since the inception of Say Yes Guilford, our lifetime scholarship impact has been a little over $36 million. And we have partnerships with our private partners, such as Greensboro College itself and various other private colleges, but we also have partnerships with our public colleges and universities. And this chart just represents a mosaic of where students from Guilford County schools have gone to various colleges across North Carolina and across the country. Our scholarship model is quite unique. We have a public university scholarship model and a private university scholarship model. And so for students who are attending a public college or university, you'll get this handout and everything. We'll stop this material by to Ms. Horton. It's be a one pager, but basically we partner with all the 2- and 4-year public universities. And so it's based upon household income, and that is reported on your FAFSA, your adjusted gross income. So that is why it's so important to do your FAFSA, because that is how we get to know your adjusted gross income is by you completing your FAFSA. We also look at tuition caps and continuous enrollment in Gifford County schools. So for example, if family income is above $100,000 and you are attending a public college or university in North Carolina, then there is no Say Yes award to a state institution in North Carolina. And if household income is between $75,000 to $100,000, you must be enrolled by 4th grade. And as a result, you can qualify to receive up to $2,250 towards your remaining tuition balance after Pell state and institutional aid. If family income is between $40,000 and $75,000, you must be enrolled in Gifford County schools by 6th grade. And as a result, you can qualify to receive up to $4,500 towards remaining tuition balance after Pell state and institutional aid. And if your family income is $40,000 and under, you must be enrolled in Gifford County schools by 9th grade continuously. And as a result, your full tuition balance is paid after Pell state and institutional aid. Now, this is our policy for the 2021-2022 academic year. And I do also want to add that we have an opportunity grant for students who receive the maximum Pell Grant of $6,495 this year. They are receiving the opportunity grant of $350 a year. And that's because we know that there is no remaining tuition balance for us to pay. However, we will give them that particular funding for a book or so. Now, for our private university scholarship model, it is based upon our partnership with over 100 private 4-year universities across the country. And it is based upon a $75,000 household income threshold. So for example, if family income is under $75,000 and you have been enrolled in Gifford County schools continuously since the 9th grade, then your tuition and select fees are covered by that particular college or university, that private college or university. For example, we have a great partnership with Greensboro College, and we have a lot of students that attend the university, and the university is generous in making sure those students receive that tuition type of scholarship. Then if family income is above $75,000, student must be enrolled continuously in Gifford County schools since the 9th grade continuously, and as a result, they can receive up to a $5,000 choice grant after Pell state and institutional aid. Notice there is no income cap currently on household income if you are attending a private university, okay? Here's a list of all of our private colleges and university partners. I mean, you will see on this list that we have colleges that are in North Carolina, such as Duke, Davidson, Guilford College, Greensboro College, Wake Forest, High Point University, so on and so forth. So if you're thinking about those various colleges and universities, make sure you do your due diligence. If it is not on this list, then we do not partner with them. It does not mean to say you cannot go there, but do make an informed decision, okay? Our application process is very streamlined. That is why I was kind of late getting on today, finishing up some data components for as we open our scholarship up on Friday. But our registration opens October 1st. Students can go to sayyesguilford.org. This is for current high school seniors. I do know several of you have emailed us and you have tried to complete your registration before October 1st. Guess what? You can't do it necessarily before then. Some of you have tried, that's great. But it is officially opening Friday, October 1st. Go to sayyesguilford.org. It takes less than 5 minutes for you to complete your application. And again, it opens October 1st. You have until June 1st to indicate what college you're going to enroll in. We do encourage students, even if you feel that you don't qualify based upon the criteria that we already shared, it does not hurt you to still do the application, because I cannot tell you how many students and parents realize since COVID hit that maybe they should have did their application when they had a chance a few years ago. And as a result, circumstances have changed and they now may qualify, but if they did not do their application within that window, we're not allowing them to do it. So it's very important to do the application while you have the open window. And I will add this one point. We do give students 5 years to complete a 4-year degree, and we give students 3 years to complete a 2-year degree. So all that simply means is that we do give students an extra year on top of that indicate school enrollment deadline, just in case something comes up and they forget. So again, October 1st is when the application opens. And we also want to remind you, the FAFSA opens October 1st as well. The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid. Now, what you need to know or do to complete the FAFSA, simply put, even before October 1st, you can go to fsaid.ed.gov. The student and a parent or guardian will need a FSAID as well, okay? It doesn't take that long to do, but it's necessary for you to do in order to sign your FAFSA electronically, okay? There's gonna be a myriad of resources that we offer at Say Yes Guilford. We have a financial aid night, virtual financial aid and scholarship night that you can plug into. Go to our website and you can see all the details there. The calculation of awards is very simple. Well, I won't say simple, but I'll make it abbreviated. I want you to take a look at this cost associated with college. It's very important that you understand that we are a eligible tuition only scholarship. Whereas you see the cost associated with college is very vast, right? You have on average is about $22,150 for the cost of attending college. You have the room and board, you have the meal plans, you have all those things that add up, but we only cover remaining tuition balance. So that's very important to realize. Please check out our frequently asked questions. We have a FAFSA worksheet on our website at sayyesguilford.org. We also have some FAQs, frequently asked questions, that you can download and take a look at as well. Here is a scholarship checklist. As you know, I believe starting October 18th is college application week. So there's going to be a lot of colleges that will waive the application fee. So definitely take a look and take advantage of those college application aspects. The FAFSA, your residency determination service. Again, Say Yes registration closes June 1st for you. And be sure to indicate your college enrollment and begin class. This Thursday, we have the Guilford County Schools College Blast in partnership with CFNC, GPA, Carolina College Advising Corps, so on and so forth. And the College Blast is going to feature a parent panel, a student panel, so on and so forth. You can go to sayyesguilford.org/events to register. We still have a few slots available, and it's going to be very powerful for both students and parents to get that gusto to prepare as they start to do their college applications, the FAFSA, you name it. It's going to be a great session for you. And then on November the 9th is when we have a line-by-line FAFSA walkthrough with a financial aid director here in Guilford County. And so that's going to be a great night for you to plug in as well. If you have any questions or just get hung up on how to complete the FAFSA, we're here to help you. And also check out CFNC. CFNC is your go-to hub for applying for colleges in North Carolina as well. If there's a college outside of North Carolina, then do your due diligence, but definitely take advantage of what we have to offer in North Carolina. And lastly, you can check out the Say Yes Guilford YouTube page for previously recorded live webinars. So let's say you're unable to attend the line-by-line FAFSA walkthrough or some other events that we have, then you can definitely plug into our Say Yes Guilford YouTube page to learn more details. I feel like I'm talking a lot right now, so I'm going to end right there. Check out our website, sayyesguilford.org. We're here to help you and to push you to the next level. You can also email us at scholarship@sayyesguilford.org and follow us on social media for all of the various events that we have going on. Thank you again. I don't think there's anything else, but if there's any questions, let me know.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Downing. We really appreciate you taking your time to speak with the students.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. And Miss Latham, she still was not able to get in, so I will send you all her contact information if you have any financial aid questions. But also Mr. Downing, he pretty much covered everything that Miss Latham was going to talk about tonight, but I will still put her information in the chat in case you need to reach out to her. Okay, so now the moment you all have been waiting for. your cap and gown. So I'm going to pull up some information from Herff Jones.
Greetings from the sales office here in Burlington, North Carolina. My name is Chris Weisork, and I'm the proud owner and operator of the Herff Jones facility. A sincere congratulations goes out to the class of 2022. Seniors, I know it's been a challenging couple of years, but if you're in line to get the job done this spring, you ought to be very proud of yourself. And I would trust there's a couple of folks behind the scenes that have helped guide you along and are pushing you toward that finish line. So to you folks, thank you for your support. We are talking probably about the most important day of your young life, and I want it to be the celebration that you deserve. So I do need 5 or 10 minutes of your time to make sure that we get this order just right. It is indeed time to celebrate and celebrate you. This is a very special milestone in your life, a stepping stone toward a successful future. Soon, if not already, you're going to receive an ordering packet from either myself through a face-to-face senior meeting and or through your on-campus liaison. In that ordering packet is your catalog, Herff Jones order form, and then some pre-printed materials from my sales office to assist you in placing this order. Undoubtedly, when you dive into the ordering packet, there's going to be some questions. Reach out to my sales team. I consider them experts as well and want to make sure that you get the service and the answers you deserve. First step is ordering your cap and gown. When ordering your cap and gown, all of the logistics as far as the color, accessories, embroidery, color of the tassel, all those specifics that are important to your gown at your particular school will be taken care of on my side of things. So all I need you to do for me is to please identify your school, your height, your weight, and the cap size. All of the other logistics and details will be handled internally by my sales team. Of course, the last 2 years have been a challenge, and we've had to deal with these challenges as well. Most of our orders have been done by phone, online, or through the mail. So getting some honest feedback from parents and seniors, we've realized that we had to simplify the process. Well, I'm happy to share with you, I believe I've done just that. We call it One Stop. One Stop takes all the guesswork out of this. One Stop includes everything that you will need to get to the finish line without missing anything. 25 custom school announcements, 25 traditional name cards. So now our communication piece is taken care of. Senior tassel frame. This is an opportunity for you to display your senior pictures. Seniors, I have not forgotten about you. We're going to include the in the bag special. The in the bag special includes your senior hoodie, senior t-shirt, joggers or leggings, the stainless steel water bottle, spinner keychain, 2022 lanyard, senior card decal, and of course it wouldn't be the in the bag special if I didn't give you the bag to put it all in. Free. Of course, One Stop wouldn't be a complete package unless I included your cap and gown. So that's in there as well. But seniors, let's talk about that senior swag because that's awfully exciting. I remember back in my day, I just couldn't wait to get my hands on that hoodie and that senior t-shirt. Well, I'm very proud of today's lineup. Check this video out.
Watch this. Watch this.
So seniors, all these items shown in this slide are what we're going to consider a pre-delivered item. So in One Stop, in your in the bag special is your senior t-shirt, small through 5X. Just let me know what size you need and I'll take care of it. Your in the bag special includes your senior hoodie. Same drill, small through 5X. Just let me know what size. Choice of jogger or leggings. And some of you might choose to get both, and that's fine. Just let me know what style and what size, and I'll take care of it. The in the bag special includes some other additional items: lanyard, your spinner keychain, the car decal, the water bottle, and of course the bag to put it all in. So your in the bag special: t-shirt, hoodie, joggers or leggings, the lanyard, spinner keychain, car decal, the water bottle, and of course the bag to put it all in. All these items are going to be a pre-delivered, so your celebration begins now. Been speaking with seniors, they said that wasn't enough. I needed to add to the lineup. Well, I'm happy to do so. Top left-hand corner, full zip-up jacket. Bottom left, the tie-dye t-shirt. Moving right, baseball jersey. There's some proud parents and proud grandparents out there, so we're going to throw in some t-shirts for you folks. Trucker cap, top right. It's going to eventually get a little chilly outside, so the beanie cap's back on the table, and the long sleeve athletic pullover. These items are also going to be pre-delivered, so let's take advantage of that opportunity. But folks, we do need an order form. So this is a snapshot of the section 1 in green that I'm going to ask you to please complete for me. First question, pretty important one, is what school do you attend? The second one, moving down, is relatively simple, but I do need your full name, so make sure that that is in fact your full name. Moving down, we need some contact information in the event that my staff has some questions, so please provide a solid student email, solid parent email, and a cell phone number in the event that a text message is preferred. Of course, we're going to need your street address if we're going to ship you some items, so please make sure that you provide that information. And at the very bottom of section 1, pretty important stuff. There in red is where you're going to indicate your height, your weight, your cap size, and your gender. So again, please, when submitting your hard copy order form, complete section 1 completely, and we're off to a really good start. But moving on to section 2, we've talked primarily about ordering the one-stop package. You'll see that that's our most popular way to place an order, so that's option number 1. So you'll see featured with the blue arrow, you'll just indicate the number 1 in the yellow square. This tells me and my staff exactly what package you're looking to order. I told you there's a couple of exciting things that have happened over the last 2 years, and this HJ Smart Share is one of them. It's pretty neat stuff. It's an opportunity for you to share a personal message through a QR code to friends and family when you send out your announcement. It's pretty slick. Check this out.
Hey, Grandma and Grandpa, can you believe I'm graduating? Mom and Dad said you're coming to town for my graduation. That's so great. I'm really excited and I can't wait to see you. Love you. Bye.
So again, an opportunity for you to send a personal message based on recipient of the announcement through that QR code. So take advantage of Smart Share. Pretty novel idea. Friends, we haven't had a chance to meet and talk about class rings before today, but I want you to know that they're still available to you. I remember ordering my class ring, still have it to this day, really means a lot to me. So I want you to know you're going to have an opportunity to add your graduation ring to your order. It is option number 2, appropriately titled the ring package, but quite simple, it's just you adding your graduation ring to your order. We've transitioned a little bit. So if you want to go the traditional look of a class ring, you'll have an opportunity to order one of those. But we've had some interest in telling your story through a necklace. So So I'm happy to bring those to the table for you. And then some modern collections. So we've changed the perspective of a class ring. So check those out because it's all available to you and can be added to this order with your cap and gown. Again, option number 2, this is the flyer that kind of dictates what's involved in that package. So take a look for that inside your ordering packet. One last thing to talk about is letter jackets were very, very popular. I'm happy to bring them back. But we're not going to call them letter jackets anymore. We're going to call them achievement jackets because I don't want you to think you have to be an athlete to get one. I'm a firm believer that we're all achieving at something. So maybe you're achieving in music. Maybe you're achieving in art. Maybe your thing is drama. Maybe it is athletics. But the idea is the achievement opportunity for you to tell your story through your jacket. So again, check it out. There's an insert in that ordering packet that talks about ordering your achievement jacket. Friends, we've spent a lot of time talking about One Stop, and it's going to be right popular, but it may not be the answer for everyone. So I want you to know that if One Stop is not appropriate for you and your family, and you need to transition a little bit, please look for the lime green price sheet. You'll see here that we've kind of adjusted some of the packages and give you several options down at the bottom. Little less content, obviously the price has changed or reflective of less content. You'll just make a selection on which one of those packages best suits you and your family. Same drill, transfer it to the Herb Jones order form, and off we go. But some of us are going to want to place an order online. I want you to know Herb Jones has a website that's available and open to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. www.highschool.herfjones.com. So again, the website is open 24/7, so you can place your order really when most convenient. But when you type in www.highschool.herfjones.com, your first landing page is going to look like this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, but the first question is what school do you attend? And friends, this is where you have to be very careful because do not abbreviate and make sure that you enter your full actual school name. You'll see a drop-down menu will populate, select your school, and then hit next. Your next landing page, you're going to know you're in the right place because at the very top, it's going to list your school and city. And then another zoom in here, you're going to click on Shop Grad Products. And then from there, it's pretty simple, very common online shopping experience. I mentioned earlier that there might be some questions, so a quick reminder, please reach out to my team at 1031 Chapel Hill Road. So if you want to actually come in person and place your order, we'd love to have you. Maybe you have a question, you want to shoot me an email, please do so at cwiseork@herfjones.com. And maybe you want to make the call, 336-228-7770. Again, friends, we're here to help. We want to help elevate this experience, and we want to make sure that we get the order right the first time. Thank you again, and congratulations.
Okay, awesome. So if you have any questions regarding any of the content that was discussed this evening, feel free to drop your question in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer your question.
Ms. Horton, I'm sorry, I was muted.
Oh, that's okay. So I'll just advise everyone if they have any questions.
Yes, there were a few questions. One question was how, if someone wanted to meet with you individually, how would they go about doing that?
Oh, my door is always open. The students know they can just come to my office. If I'm not in here, they can just send me an email.
Another question, Is there any information that would be different for students who are graduating in December?
No, the biggest thing is they just want to make sure that they continue to pay attention to the emails that we send out after December, because anytime we send out an email for seniors, it's for them as well. So just make sure that you continue to pay attention to the emails. If we get any information regarding prom, graduation, they would also be included in all of that. So just make sure that they stay on top of the emails that we send out.
Okay, one other question. How do you get a college transcript?
So you would need to go to the Greensboro College website and click on register. And once you click on there, you will see how to request your college transcript.
When are those available?
They can get those anytime, but I recommend, they are $10 per transcript. So I recommend that you do it whenever the college that you're applying to asks for it. You can get an unofficial transcript just to kind of give the college an idea as to what your transcript looks like for admission purposes. But you probably do not want to get that official transcript until they absolutely need it.
There was a question, how long do orders from One Stop take to be delivered?
We normally don't get them back. I want to say till maybe March. He did say, if I'm not mistaken, he wants the initial order to be in by, let's see, October the 15th, at least have your order placed as well as the deposit. And then if they have any questions, like if they have a balance, they would just need to reach out to Herb Jones about that. But definitely you want to make sure that you have your deposit in by October the 15th if you do the One Stop. But in terms of your cap and gown, everybody needs to make sure that they have their cap and gown order in by October the 15th. And I want to say how they've done it in the past is every month it may go up like maybe $10. So definitely make sure that you get your order in on time so that you don't have to pay that last minute fee.
Ms. Horton, where can they get that, the Herb Jones order forms and information?
He has not dropped that off at the school yet. He'll probably drop it off one day next week. And as soon as he drops the forms off to us, we'll get them out to the students.
I think that's all the questions that I have right now. I mean, that were posted right now.
Okay, and if they have any other questions, then they can just send me an email and I'll be happy to assist and answer their questions.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. And like Ms. Horton said, if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to her and she can assist you. If you did not pick up your senior night handbook, we have a lot of students who did not pick them up, and a lot of the information that was shared tonight is located in your senior night information handbook. Thank you again for joining the GCMC Senior Night Information Session, and have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. Bye.